But Bumblebee's refurbishment as a small but capable warrior, almost pains me to say it, but I think it's more in line with how they did in the Bay movies. Maybe some of the newer series that I haven't really watched also have him in more of that kind of role. I kinda like it though. As with Ratchet, I think it fits the new image of the Autobots better. Boom. Boom, shakalaka. And stuff like that.
It's working! Taking out the source makes the roots retract! Now Iacon can start repairing itself!
Remember, Autobots, blast the spikes, but never touch them. Transform and roll out.
Yes, Optimus. Ooh! I think there's something in here. Yep.
Protection never hurts.
Nope. It might hurt the other guy. Whee! And Bumblebee also eventually became good friends with Blaster, who was one of the late additions, the ones left behind on Cybertron when they went on the Ark, the rest of them. And things weren't good on Cybertron for the Autobots. In fact, they had lost, and the only ones left were basically just resistance fighters, guerrilla warfare and such. It wasn't good for them. And there was... who was the leader of the Decepticons on Cybertron at the time? Ratbat hadn't stepped up yet, so I think it was Lord Jaxus, something like that.
Cooling phase complete! Take that, Decepticon punk!
That's not what I meant to do at all. There. What game have I played there? F was melee. Yeah, doesn't matter. And yeah, the Blaster and the rest of the resistance movement basically crossed the space bridge to get to Earth. And while it didn't have a nice welcome, they did eventually join up with the Autobots, and, well, as I said, Blaster became good friends with Bumblebee. Probably since they were both infiltration agents of a sort. So yeah, oftentimes when Bumblebee would roll out, Blaster would ride along inside him in his tape deck form.
Point me at the wounded.
Cybertron!
Just downed another one.
No, out of energy.
Remind me not to make you angry. Okay.
Yeah, even when okay, I don't remember what caused the rebuild in the animated series, but in the comics
I need to recharge.
there was a large attack on the Autobot base, which led to the Dinobots saving them and the Grimlock attaining the mantle of Autobot leader. He even made a crown. I think Starscream would be proud. This was while Optimus was still dead, of course.
Ammo. This will help out.
Oh.
Seekers, overhead!
Take that, Decepticon punk.
Battle Pistol is good against Seekers. Especially hitting their cockpit or their wings tends to bring them down quickly.
Recharging.
And yeah, Bumblebee was severely damaged in that attack and had to be rebuilt. And so thus he became Goldbug, with a different vehicle form and a different, well, not so different vehicle form really, but very different robot form. But him and Blaster still went on adventures, largely because, well, neither of them really liked Grimlock's leader style of, well, basically screw the humans. If they get in our way, crush them.
Ironhide, what's your status?
Still working on clearing that path for you, Optimus. These Decepticons are really stubborn. Be advised, I've got some defenders near your position, engaging some Decepticon war machines.
War machines. Where is Optimus? Oh, there he is. So yeah, they went out on adventures specifically to go after the mechanic, and this is where it ties in with with Ratchet as well. See, the mechanic was a wannabe supervillain who became more of a real supervillain after he encountered Ratchet.
Watch out!
See, they used his ambulance form to make an escape while he was out on... what was he out on? Reconnaissance? Something? No, it was when he was out in the scrapyard collecting parts to help repair his fellow Autobots. And, well, the mechanic noticed...
This baby is worth the wait.
noticed that there were some strange instruments in the back of this very strange ambulance. And, well, Ratchet was pretty much forced to use them to disable the cops that were chasing them. So, yeah. The mechanic, of course, noted what they did, and then he dismantled them. Took them with him. And when Ratchet tried to stop him by transforming into robot form, well, he used Ratchet's own freeze ray against him and escaped. Though he didn't escape far because he wanted to know where Ratchet had come from. So we ended up following Ratchet to the Ark and also stealing the... what did they call it? Null point manipulator or something like that. It was basically like a gravity gun from Half-Life, but shaped like a wrench. And it could lift and move anything effortlessly. Are we going up top? I guess so. So we ended up stealing that as well and started up his automotive crime syndicates that Goldbug and Blaster were sent out to. Well, not specifically to stop, but at least to get back Ratchet's tools and the wrench thingy.
Heads up! We've got another Decepticon war machine dead ahead!
Autobots, take it down.
Aim for the chest! Aim for the chest!
So yeah, the Goldbug then and Blaster basically defected from the Autobots after that because they didn't want to go back to be led by Grimlock any longer. Oh.
Thanks, Optimus.
Land on my
We
wheels.
appreciate the help.
This will do just fine.
They encountered the scraplings, but that's a bit of a different story. I did want to bring up, before I moved on to any further stories here, the difference between the space bridge in the comics and the space bridge in the animated series. Because for those of you who have watched the animated series, you probably remember the space bridge as this basically extremely long-range teleporter that could transfer stuff directly between Cybertron and Earth. But in the
Decepticons are really giving it all they've got here, aren't they?
That they are. All Autobot communications funnel through the Decagon hub. It's the lifeline for the entire city.
All the more reason to reach it quickly.
let's just bring down these Seekers. So many tracers flying. Yeah, in the comics it was a physical bridge. Huge one, made from a single transformer who, well, the aforementioned Lord Jaxus had forced him to transform into this bridge. And he could basically form an interdimensional portal to anywhere, though it was set to reach Earth at the time.
Ready to fire!
We're going to have to ride the turbines to reach the other side.
Sounds like fun!
And to remain in this space bridge form was causing the guy immense agony. It was actually one of Blaster's friends. So he asked Blaster to, well, destroy him, both to relieve his pain and to make it easier for the Autobots,
Citizens of Iacon,
and harder for the Decepticons. So it wouldn't be so, so they wouldn't have such easy access to other worlds to plunder, and the ones that were on Earth didn't have access to reinforcements and the like. The plan failed. They damaged the bridge, but they didn't take it out completely. So I don't think I can get over there in time anyway. No, this is about when I would have landed, and as you can hear, he died right there, so...
Weapons too high.
Cooling phase complete!
Perfect shot.
Nice of you to guard your head, but it didn't really help you in the end, did it? Is there any ammunition around here? No. No, I guess not. Also wondering if this might be a place to spot Laserbeak, but perhaps not. Or I might have passed him without knowing. Ah, here we go. And yeah, the plan didn't go exactly as they had hoped. I mean, they disabled the space bridge for a while, but the Decepticons once Ratbat ascended to rule because Lord Jaxus died on the bridge. See, on the side of the bridge there was just this large interdimensional mess, and actually coming in contact with that would kill you. Turn you into scrap.
Optimus, your path is clear. I'll move on and flank the Decepticons in the northern sector.
You have my thanks, old friend. Good hunting.
But at least for a time they were largely safe.
The Decagon Plaza.
Weapon cooling complete.
I need to take down this big guy. Have little choice. And then hopefully I can use his gun.
Fight to the top of the stairs.
Right behind you, Doc.
It actually had a pretty cool design as well, I thought. Even though it was built on the pain and suffering of a former Autobot ally.